Hello beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having an awesome day, and today's video is another unfiltered opinions on new makeup releases. So today we're talking about some new stuff coming out in the makeup-y world, and I'll give you my first thoughts and opinions on it. And of course, as always, these are my own personal opinions. If we disagree on anything, it's cool, it's just makeup, it's not that serious. And let's go ahead and dive in. I don't know if there's that much coming out right now that I didn't cover in last week's, but I know there's a few things, so let's talk about it. Okay guys, so this first thing, I've seen so much, it keeps getting posted like on every like makeup release, Instagram, all over Trend Mood. I'm telling you, she's sponsoring these Trend Moods posts. I cannot prove it, conspiracy. But, so this is the new Kendall Jenner and Kylie Jenner collection from Kylie Cosmetics. So Kendall hasn't done a collection with Kylie that I can remember, so this is their first one. And the whole collection has like lipsticks and lippies and like lip balms and products like that, and like it looks like some kind of white pressed powder. But I tell you guys, I made a video recently, I'll leave a link down below, on brands that I don't review on my channel, and Kylie is one of them just because it never intrigues me. And I just made that video and now I'm like, this palette is real cute. It's a really cute palette, you guys. I'm never interested in Kylie. Kylie never sparks my interest, which is why I don't review it. But this palette though is like the perfect mix of a little bit of color but neutral and wearable too, which is what I do. Like if I do colorful looks, normally they're not super bold, and sometimes they are, but like normally it's just like I want some yellowy hues going on, or like some orange or a green, and this is just so beautiful, and the light shimmers in this look so freaking pretty. This palette retails for $42, or you can get the full collection bundle for $155, or the signed PR box for $310. No, I don't care about their signatures and stuff, but $42 the palette. It seems overpriced, but I've never tried a Kylie eyeshadow. I stick to what I said in that video. She never intrigues me, but it's like an exception. It's a really pretty palette. Next up is that Huda Beauty spray we were talking about in the last video, that Glow Cocoa Hydrating Mist. It's $35. Now, I love coconut scents, I love mists, I love setting sprays and stuff. And I love coconut smells, and this is really pretty white packaging, but $35 is kind of ridiculous. But if I go into Sephora, I will be happy if they have testers out to spray myself and see what it smells like. I don't know if they have testers out in Sephora, probably not. Next up is from Kathleen Light's new nail line called Light's Lacquer, and these are nail polishes and they're like fruit themed. So this is a summer collection. I love the green and the yellow one. Like the green and the yellow one looks so pretty, and the little PR box is so cute too. However, I can't wear any of these colors on my nails, and it's very sad. Most people don't understand that, like, because I have a semi-permanent purple hair color, when I wash my hair, or if I even sleep with my hand touching my hair, if I like wash my hair, whatever nail color I have is tinted and dyed from my hair dye. So I can't wear anything but really dark nail colors, unfortunately. But that green and that yellow, you guys, if you have normal hair color that doesn't bleed on everything, those look stunning. Like the green in particular is just a unique, pretty like apple green. Okay, so a couple of you guys tagged me in this one, and I didn't know who this was until when y'all told me, and I still like don't know anything about this person. And I've told you I'm tired of these collabs with people who are not in the makeup like scene. Like, why did we need that stupid Lily Pond's Tarte palette? We didn't. Like, she's not a makeup person, so why is this person getting a makeup collab? I don't understand. There's so many like fitting people, even in the celebrity realm, if you want to be a celebrity, who are way more fitting for a makeup collab. So this is from Maddie Ziegler. I don't know how you say her name, and I don't care to learn. But someone said to me that she is from Dance Moms. She's like one of the kids from Dance Moms that I guess grew up. So this is available on June 28th. It's a collection with Morphe, and it's also going to be available in Ulta. I just don't get it. Like the palette, regardless of why we have this collab, because I don't understand why there's a collab with someone who's not a makeup person at all. Like, can we get a Raw Beauty Christie like collab? If you want to do celebrity collab, I would say like Dita Von Teese with Besame would be a beautiful collection. Someone who's known for their look. Even the Gwen Stefani collection for Urban Decay, she's known for a signature look. I feel like that made way more sense than like a dance mom's child doing makeup, but this Morphe palette looks okay to me. It's a good mix of colors and neutrals, but there's nothing special about this collection to me at all. I like the packaging on the front. I think it's very unique. However, the color scheme on the inside is just kind of random, and I don't really feel a nice cohesive look about it. I feel like the colors, there's no like matching cohesive colors to make like a really good paired look of like a matte and a shimmer. It just feels like some nice staple neutrals and some random colors that don't have any pairings with them. So for me, this one's like meh. I have zero interest in it and I won't be picking it up. Alright, next up is from Dominique Cosmetics, from Kristen Dominique here on YouTube's makeup line. And this is a collaboration with JD Wadey 180. And I know she's known for like her really good skin, so this collab makes sense to me because they're known for their prettiness and stuff and makeup. So the Dominique Cosmetics Bestie collaboration is 2 complexion products. It is a ultra hydrating mist and a complexion primer. This kind of collaboration is really unique to me and I'm kind of into it. Not every single collaboration needs to be an eyeshadow palette. I feel like a lot of us have tons of collaboration eyeshadow palettes, so I'm glad to see something a little bit different. And for them both having like really good clear skin, I feel like this kind of makeup collab makes a lot more sense. So this mist and primer look really nice. It is $32 for the hydrating mist, which is a lot of money, but it is an indie brand, and $28 for the primer. I probably won't pick either one of these up, but I would love to see, because we've had Dominique Cosmetics in BoxyCharm before, I would love to see one of these in BoxyCharm. Not like immediately, because it is new, they need to make their money off of it, but like, if it came in there, I'd be really happy. Speaking of setting sprays, and this is one I actually would consider getting. This is the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, 16 hours handbag size, oil free, $20. Now it is a smaller, it's 35 milliliter smaller setting spray, but Charlotte Tilbury is a very luxurious brand, and it's still $20 for a setting spray compared to Huda Beauty, which is like $35, to Kristen Dominique, which is like, what we just say it was? $32. So Charlotte Tilbury, luxury brand, $20 setting spray. I feel like that's way more of a price range rather than making a big bottle and it costing like $40. It's a lot harder bullet to chew on than that one. Is that a term people say? Bite the bullet? Bullet to chew on? I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I don't think it worked. Okay, so the next collection is from Nabla. This is a Miami Lights glitter palettes, and there's some like lip glosses as well, and some new, these are their highlighters, I believe. I don't know. I've always wanted to try Nabla. I've never tried anything from Nabla. I think they're like, what is it? The Poison or Secret Garden palette looks so pretty. And then there's like this new Dreamy collection that looks so pretty too. And then their highlighters are always sold out on Ulta's site. Like when they came out, I was going to get one. They were always sold out. I have no interest in the lip glosses. They have some pretty tones. But like Nabla's packaging is stunning. You guys can let me know if Nabla is overhyped. For the longest time I wanted to try Zoeva because I love the packaging. It looks so clean. Zoeva and Nabla, I feel like Zoeva is like the more affordable version of Nabla when I think of them, you know? And I was underwhelmed by trying a Zoeva palette when I actually tried it. So you guys let me know if Nabla's worth the hype, but I have zero interest in lip glosses or this little 4-pan glitters. However, the highlighters look beautiful. So the next thing is from Jaclyn Hill's cosmetic line. So Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, this is a setting spray. We're covering a lot of setting sprays today. I feel like we always usually just talk about palettes, and now it's setting spray week. So Jaclyn Hill setting spray, I saw this when it was first posted, and personally, it says the picture in the bottle is like a sample picture, like sample bottle. I love setting sprays and I would totally be into trying this. I don't know if I pick it up because it's probably gonna be expensive from an indie brand and not worth reviewing a setting spray. Like, how do you review a setting spray? But this is something I think I just want to make a dedicated video on, but I don't know if there's enough to speak on. The comments on this post are so negative. Now, I know I've been one of those people very critical of Jaclyn for good reasons, but she's literally excited posing with a bottle, and people are like, this is why she's been posting more. She's trying to sell us something, and that has been a trend with her, but I've really enjoyed her newer videos. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about her as a person, but I've actually been enjoying like her cooking the snacks inside her pantry and stuff. And then people were like, there's me moldy setting spray, and that's why she's making videos. It's gonna be sold out in 2 seconds and magically restocked, and stop, we're tired. Like, no one's forcing any of us to buy Jaclyn's products. Yes, she always posts before she wants to sell something and then she disappears for a while. I totally get it. I see it. I see the pattern with her. But I've also really enjoyed her videos, and a setting spray isn't something like a full highlighter collection you gotta buy. Like, I'd be excited to buy a setting spray on its own rather than a full Morphe collab, you know? I feel like that's the difference here. And just because one product went bad and horribly bad and she denied it ever went bad for a really long time, doesn't mean there's gonna be mold in the setting spray. Like, it's literally mostly water, but maybe I'm just too defensive right now. I feel like there's been, everyone is under fire lately, and I want to be happy for people. Like, I know, like, there's a lot of drama and stuff going on. I don't know the full details of all said drama because I feel like there's just so much. But sometimes I want to be happy for people, and maybe I'm happy for her for the setting spray, and maybe I just really like setting sprays. I don't know. But I feel like she can't, like, she takes the breath too deep, and people say, like, Jacqueline, stop! And, you know, it's just, I feel like I've been very critical of her. We've all been very critical of her. And for justified reasons for sure. But at some point, you gotta let a person live or just ignore them. You know, like, she should be able to breathe without people being like, oh my god, did you gain weight? Oh my god, is she trying to sell us something? Like, let her breathe a little bit, you know? I personally know that I couldn't handle all the stress that she, you know, faces on the internet. I don't know if, like, she reads her comments and stuff, but I personally know I couldn't handle that drama, and I personally couldn't handle that stress, so I feel bad for her sometimes. Okay, next up, this apparently looks way different in person, but this is the Natasha Denona new palette. What is this called? The Bronze Collection. Oh. So they have a bunch of lip glosses. They're $26 each, or a $65 palette. Now, for me personally, I'm not in love with this palette. Again, I did say it looks different in person just from someone sending me a picture of it and let me see it, and it looked really, really pretty. But it's just, it's got some really good staple shades in there. I think it's really lovely. I feel like if you are maybe hitting pan on a palette that you love that's these kind of shades, or you need like a staple workday palette and you want something really high-end in quality, this makes a lot of sense to purchase. I love the shades in here. I love the fact there's like a bunch of goldy shades in here, but this isn't something that I'm like dying to get my hands on. Like, I definitely need or anything, because I do experiment with some color once in a while. But if you were definitely like a bronzy, golden, like, hue kind of person, like a perfect, beautiful, like, sexy work day, I feel like this is a great palette for that. I do like that the matte shades in here are staple mattes. Maybe there could be one or two mattes like stamped throughout it because there are a lot of similar shimmers, but overall the palette looks really pretty, but nothing I'm like dying for. So this palette I've been requested to review a lot, and I told you guys a million times I don't really wear purple eyeshadow, but I've been trying lately to get outside of my comfort zone, and I've been doing it more. I've reviewed 2 purple palettes so far this year, and this is a new melt palette, and I told you guys I want all the melt palettes. I think I want all of them. I don't know. Like, collecting makeup is not my thing. I don't like to keep a lot of makeup that I'm not using, but I kind of want the melt ones. Like, for a really long time, I wanted all the Juvia's Place palettes. I had all of them except 2. And I had all the Anastasia palettes except like 3. And then I decluttered every single one. So do I need to collect all the melt palettes? Probably not. Do I want to right now? Absolutely. But this is the Melt, what is this? She's in Parties palette. It is like a plum purple palette. Now, if we're talking about purple palettes, we just reviewed and did 3 looks with the Naked Ultraviolet by Urban Decay. It wasn't it. This is definitely more of like the more purple palette tones. I really like this first shade. It's kind of like a light creamy looking shade. I like the more pastel muted matte purples in here, and I think the darker shades look really pretty. I'm just concerned they would look kind of patchy or very similar on the eyes. The thing about Melt Cosmetics quality, which makes me think maybe I shouldn't collect all of them, is the fact that it's very hit or miss. Gemini, absolute hit, perfect palette. Smoke Sessions, okay, kind of weird. The 420 palette, miss, but the color scheme is beautiful. That's the issue I have with it. The Millennial Peak palette apparently has like real issues and very miss as well. That's the issue I have with it, where I'm thinking I don't need this palette in particular, because purples are the hardest color of eyeshadow to formulate and get correct and not be patchy and not be dry and blah blah blah. They're the hardest color to formulate. And they have formula problems as it is, very inconsistent. However, I still want it. I think it's $58 for this palette with 8 shades. It's really expensive,
But somehow, even though they're inconsistent and I don't really wear purples, I want this. So I don't know if it's worth it. I'm gonna think about that for a while because I don't think it's necessary. Anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching this. We talked about some good stuff today. It's a lot of setting sprays for once. I don't know why. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Tell me something you're excited for down below. Also, tell me how you feel about Jacqueline these days, because I have mixed feelings. Like, yes, she should be held accountable for all the weird failures she's had with collabs, like the Vault collection, the hairy lipsticks. Like, she should be held accountable, but I also feel like she's also over-criticized for a lot. So mixed feelings there. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Have a great day wherever you are. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.